Hello everyone, I'm Dixon and this is my cooking companion, Garrett, and we are live today teaching you how to make your own homemade hummus. Now hummus is one of our favorite recipes, one of our favorite things to have, and we use it in veggies, we use it with chips, we use it on sandwiches, we use it on wraps. It's a very versatile spread. It is delicious and it is very healthy for you. Can be, of course. Now, there are occasions when it is not the healthiest treat. However, in this case, we're going to make one that has just a few ingredients. Those ingredients are going to be garbanzo beans. Oops! And outside of garbanzo beans, we will also have olive oil. We will have some tahini, which is ground sesame. We will also have cumin, which is a spice, which adds a little zip to it. The first thing that we need to do, though, is we need to open the garbanzo beans. So, with our handy-dandy can opener, Garrett, you ready to help me? Here we go, ready? Open up the garbanzo beans from start to finish. I think this homemade hummus recipe is going to run about 12 minutes, maybe. Let's open up our second can. That's probably the hardest part of the whole recipe, is opening up the cans. Now, we need 1 clove of garlic. Garrett, would you please turn that into a clove of garlic for me? Just need 1 out of all those that are there. So if you would, just get out 1 clove of garlic for me. It's a lot like an egg, actually. You getting it, Garrett? You need some help? Oh, you need some help? Okay. So, life hack. You're not quite sure how to get garlic out of a big clove. You take it with the flat side down. There's kind of the pointy side. Take the flat side down and you just hammer it on the counter. Ready? And that opens up your garlic clove. Very nice, very nice. Okay, so let's get all of the garlic wrapping out of the measuring cup because we'll need that. Okay, so here are 2 garlic cloves. Garrett, would you put those in our measuring cup? There you go. 1, 2 garlic cloves ready for the blender. Now, next thing we're going to do, take our garbanzo beans and put them into our blender. Now, if you have not had, if you're looking for a blender, and if you've not had a positive experience with blenders, we highly, highly recommend the Blend Tech. Now, the Blend Tech phone number is 1-800-BLEND-TECH, T-E-C at the end. It is by far one of the best blenders on the market for families, and here's why. The blades at the bottom are blunt. Let me get my bowl over here, because I meant to show you that first. So the blades at the bottom, right there, it's very hard to tell, but they are flat. They're not sharp, so a little kid can grab them with his fingers and wash dishes, and they won't cut themselves on the blender. So, Garrett, we're going to put our garbanzo beans back, put in our garlic. Thank you. Tahini. Tahini is a sesame. It's a ground sesame. I happen to know that this actually contains enough for 2... I don't need that much garlic. If we put that much garlic in there, no one will want to hang around us. Let's put that... I think we only have 2 cloves left. We'll see. This bottle right here, tahini, is enough for 2 batches. I put 2 cans of garbanzo beans and a ½ cup of well-stirred tahini. Once we get that in there... Oh, you want to scrape it out? Here, you scrape it out. I should have had you scraping that out from the very beginning. Is that everything in there? Not quite. You want to get some more of that? Now, when it comes to cumin, cumin is one of our favorite spices. You have to be very careful with it. It will overpower. It'll overpower whatever you put it in. We put it in stew. We put it in any of our Latin cooking. So when we make fajitas or when we do anything with Mexican type dishes, then we will add cumin in that as well. Okay, so we've got that. Now we need 1 teaspoon of the cumin. Here you go, buddy. You can dip that in there. And then 2 tablespoons of olive oil. My favorite choice for olive oil happens to be the Simply Nature, now everything's backwards because the camera, Simply Nature organic olive oil, and guess what? We get it from Aldi's. Aldi's has a phenomenal assortment of organic and gluten-free options. So now the recipe calls for 2 tablespoons of oil for each can of garbanzo beans. I'm going to cut that shy just a little bit. You can use just water in this case. I'm going to make it 3 tablespoons of the olive oil. And it says salt to taste. So, can you put your hand out here, buddy. Put your hand up here like this. Ready? Now, I know that the palm of my hand is 1 teaspoon. A baby's hand's going to be about that much. Looks like a whole lot more than it really is. We may have to add a little bit more salt to it in order to kind of cover the garbanzo taste, because that by itself is not as pleasant as it is when you mix all of the savors and flavors together. Now, I'm going to put lids on everything that I can, because cooking with a 2-year-old means cleaning up messes, and I try to minimize that. The recipe also calls for a little bit of water. So what's going to happen is it blends, of course. The garbanzo beans are going to turn into a paste, and it becomes a very thick paste. So the water helps to kind of thin it out a little bit. Now, if I move the camera just a little bit. Okay. Garrett is intent on adding more garlic. We don't really need any more garlic. So can you take that out? Go ahead and get that one out. Okay, get the other one out too, because yeah, we don't need any more. Okay, Garrett is going to take control over the blender. Would you please hit this one right here, which says sauces and dips. Press hard. This one right here. See how it kind of freezes up there a little bit. Pour some water at the top. Okay, so that's its first cycle. If you need it to go a little bit longer, you just hit it again. Okay, blended. Let's see what we have here. Looking down on top of that. It's pretty good. It may need just a little bit more water. I can see a couple of soybeans down in there. Not soybeans. A couple of garbanzo beans down in there that didn't quite blend in. So I'm going to add just a little bit. Don't need any more garlic. Boy, you really like your garlic then, don't you, son? Okay, one more time. Can you hit our soups and sauces with this, or the sauces and dips? This is a nice and creamy hummus. Let's go ahead and do the taste test. Where are your chips? Where are they? Can you go over and get some chips so you can taste it? Okay, so you go get your chips. While he's doing that, I'm going to make the garlic disappear. Okay. All right. Opening up the chips. Almost finished here with this one. Ready? Putting it in. Garrett, do you like it? Mm-hmm. Yeah, only guess what? I just remembered. There's one more ingredient to put into this. Let's see. This will make all the difference in the world. It is lemon juice. So let's add a half cup of lemon juice. Calls for a quarter cup per can. We're going to add a half cup of lemon juice. By the way, it's not bad without the lemon juice, but this will make a difference for sure. Here we go. Since it's already mixed up and we only needed to mix it in. Now look at that texture. It looks really yummy in there. You like it? Mm-hmm. Is it yummy? Mm-hmm. Now folks, this is homemade hummus in under 12 minutes. 1 can of garbanzo beans, a half teaspoon. Let me start over. 1 can of garbanzo beans, rinsed. 1 half teaspoon of cumin. 1/4 cup of tahini. 1/4 cup of lemon juice. Salt to taste. 1 clove of garlic. And when you mix it all up, you then have your own homemade hummus. As you continue in this year, doing new things, healthier things, I encourage you to try new things. Homemade hummus is an easy and inexpensive recipe for about $2. I have a little bit more maybe than $2, just barely more than $2. I have made enough hummus for our family to last several days. And instead of spending $3 or $4 on a small container of hummus, this is a wonderful way to stretch that budget just a little bit. It's also one way to do one more simple thing to make my family a little bit healthier. I don't know what all of the things are that they put in store-bought hummus, but I know that the hummus that we use is only that many ingredients, and it's perfectly tasteful. And my child has no problem eating it and loves it. So as you explore new things to do this year, as you explore a healthier you this year, try something new. Make your own homemade hummus. Cleanup won't take much longer than the entire time to make it. So it's an easy dish to make, it's an easy dish to share, and it truly is one of those things that we love to be able to share with others. If you would, remember, please, if you liked this video, please like it and share it. You can also subscribe on the YouTube channel, as we are now adding our Cooking with Garrett shows on YouTube as well. We invite you to do something new this year. Try new flavors, try new tastes. Do something amazing. Make it a New Year revolution. Thank you for joining us. I'm the guy in the tie with my son Garrett, cooking for you. Garrett, can you say bye-bye to everyone? Thank you, and we'll see you next time.